Now, here's Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, TJ and I are looking at some of the latest data, and we still see a rapidly intensifying storm system off the Virginia coastline. A lot of telltale signs on the satellite, the radar. We're seeing lightning strikes offshore. Take a look at it. Southern New England right up in here, and it's this blossoming area of cloudiness right here. This is our developing storm, what will turn into a significant nor'easter, a blizzard. Out ahead of it, of course, the snow's been working in. The heaviest snow yet to arrive, but it's just offshore. We'll be moving in shortly, and things will really go downhill in a big way as far as the intensity of the snow and eventually the wind picking up. A lot of blue in your TV set right now with light to moderate snow, anywhere from a ½ inch to 1.5 inches, almost 2 inches of snow in some areas. Right in here, doesn't look like much. See this little strip of dark blue and green? It's what we call banding on the radar. And it's a signature that we usually see with intensifying storm systems. When this band comes through, boy, the snow just coming down in sheets, very heavy at the rate of perhaps 1 to 3 inches per hour. And then more of these bands are offshore that'll be coming in throughout the evening hours and overnight. So at times, we'll be snowing at the rate of 1 to 3 inches per hour. And sometimes within these bands, you get what is called thunder snow, claps of thunder and an intense snowfall rates. So for this evening, right now, getting some snow-covered roads, especially secondary streets, and this will really start to go downhill once the intensity of the snow picks up, the wind picks up as well. It'll be difficult for the road crews to keep up when you're dealing with snowfall rates of a couple of inches per hour along with the strong winds, and that's why certainly the travel ban goes into effect at midnight and beyond. Coastal flood warning. This is a serious situation essentially for east coastal Massachusetts only. Very significant flooding at the time of the high tide cycles. The Rhode Island coastline is what we call a coastal flood advisory around midnight to 2 o'clock in the morning overnight tonight. Minor coastal flooding, some beach erosion, not as significant as what they'll have during the multiple high tide cycles across east coastal Mass, Cape Cod, and the islands. Cold enough for an all snow situation. Look at the temperatures in the teens and 20s, so no rain or sleet involved with the storm system. And notice the coverage of the precipitation is starting to expand in size, another indication that the storm is intensifying rapidly. Get in real close. I want to show you the accumulations, still sticking with an 18 to 24 inch range in most areas, and maybe some locally higher amounts. It really depends on where those bands set up, which is pretty difficult because they're fairly narrow, but some spots could be higher. Let's show you the running total. 8 o'clock this evening, 3, 11 o'clock, 5, 2 in the morning, 11, 5 in the morning, 14, and by mid to late morning tomorrow, we're pushing close to 20 inches with more snow to follow beyond that time period. Strongest winds out on the Cape, hurricane force. Inland 50 to 60, further to the north and west about 40 to 50. Of course, these wind speeds combined with excessive snow will bring some widespread power outages. So for tonight, and certainly over the next couple of hours, it'll really start to go downhill in a big way with increasing wind, temperatures in the upper 20s to low 30s. Of course, that travel ban starts at midnight through all of tomorrow. In fact, the roads will be impassable with the kind of snow and wind that we're forecasting. Tomorrow morning in the mid-20s with wind-swept, very heavy snow, and that spills over into tomorrow afternoon as well. It's a prolonged storm just for the simple fact that it will be slowing down and stalling. All right, 7-day Futurecast, obviously a big weather day tomorrow. Wednesday, it's better. It dries out. The snow ends with some sunshine. Wednesday's a dig-out day, but certainly travel will be impassable even on Wednesday. Dry weather on Thursday. Signs of more accumulating snow on Friday with a very active weather pattern. Download the Channel 12 weather app. Brand new. It's free, so when the power goes out, you can still track the storm with us. You can actually watch our newscast live with live streaming on that app as well. Download it on your phone and on your tablets as well. Very important. Once the power goes out, you can still stay with us.
Absolutely. All right, Tony, thank you. You know, this storm is expected to make all kinds